Hello everyone, how are we doing?
Hello. Hi, Chris.
So, I'm leaving you all unmuted, so if you have any questions or you're a bit confused about anything, just kind of shout it out, and then maybe you'll help other people who are confused as well. So, we're going to start real simple. So everyone sat down, so we don't want to do that, right? You're all going to stand up, and you're only see my legs probably. Perfect, there we go. So, what I want to do is low wrestling stance here, right? So my wrestling stance, I want my back nice and straight, right? Like this. I don't want to round it over and too weak. So here, and all I want you to do is just move one way, then the other. I want you to pivot on your front foot. One way, then the other. Pivot, 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 pivot. Now you're going to switch, other foot. Right? Pivot, 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 pivot. Good. So this is our kind of fundamental wrestling position here. Now what I want you to do is get good at doing this, just touching the floor, right? So what it does, it kind of insinuates that I'm about to shoot for a takedown, because a lot of people will drop their hand and they're shooting. So I just want you to be here, low, bend his leg, and touch, and back, touch, and back. Good. Switch, wrestling stance, move me a little bit, and touch. Good. Touch. Good. Switch again. Here. Touch. Good. Touch. Good. So now we're going to add in a shot. So what I want you to do, I'm going to be here. I'm going to penetration step. Drop my front knee down to the mat. Bring my back leg around. And then step up. Here for the takedown. We'll do the other side this time. I'm here. Front knee down. Around. Step up. Here. So, what we're going to do it broken with mat really. At the same time. So on your wrestling stance, here, we're going to go touch, touch, shoot. Ready. Good. Keep going while I let people join in. So touch, touch, shoot. Good. And again, this time switch foot. So you got your other foot in front. I'm here. Touch, move in, touch, and shoot. Good. Couple more, couple more. Here we go, sideways this time. Here, touch, touch, shoot. Good. One more time. Line, touch, touch, shoot. Good. So, we're trying to work on the broken mat. The fundamentals of stand-up jiu-jitsu, or as much as we can do solo. So, one of the things that can then come up is, come on, you got to join in.
I'm joining in.
My wife's going to join in a minute. Everyone's waiting for you on the screen.
Nah, I'm good thanks. I want a cup of tea, but if I could.
We're going to add in, get your shorts on, a sprawl. So I'm going to be here, we're going to touch, touch, then sprawl. So feet, hands down, legs wide, drop my hip, come back up. Yeah. So you ready? With me, touch, touch, sprawl. Good, back up. From here, touch, touch, sprawl. Good. Up again. Here, touch, touch, sprawl. Good. And again, touch, touch, sprawl. Good. Good. So, what can happen sometimes is that the person, people shoot for doubles or singles, and they're kind of aggressively shooting more for one leg than the other one, right? So, you imagine I've got the person's head on my hip, right? I want to smash their head into the mat. So instead of just sprawling straight like this, I'm going to drop one hip. So I'm going to be there, like that. You see, I slam my right hip, in this case, into the mat and come back up. If they're on the other hip, bomb, and come back up. So we're going to do right hip first. We're going to go touch, move in, touch, and then right hip. Good, up. Good, touch, touch, left hip. Up, good. Touch, touch, right. touch, straight back, touch, left hip. Good, really keep that leg back, man, and someone's grabbed hold of it, they're trying to get that single. Touch, touch, right hip, good, up, touch, touch, left hip, good. So, sometimes the worst thing can happen, and that's that they take us down, right? So, what I want you to do, we're going to do a backwards break fall. Right, I'm going to start low so you can see me. The important thing is, I hit my whole arm on the mat at the same time. There. Or I slap my kitchen floor, which is painful. Either way. Right, so what I'm going to do from up here, I'm going to go touch, touch, backwards break fall. Now I want technical stand up. Now you guys often do this in the class, and I teach it like, the person's trying to hit you and I use one arm to push them away. That's very unrealistic, right? The most common thing in jiu-jitsu is that I'm pushing them away. My hands on their shoulder, maybe face, and I'm trying to drag my leg out from like full guard to be able to stand up, right? So think about pushing away strong. So low stance, everyone, here, touch, touch, break fall, technical stand up, back to wrestling, here, touch, touch, break fall, back to wrestling. Oh, technical stand up, good. Right here, touch, touch, break fall, technical stand up. Good. And again, and again. And here, touch, touch, break fall, technical stand up. Oh, here, move around, touch, touch, break fall, technical stand up. Oh, one more. Here, touch, touch, break fall, technical stand up. Boom, beautiful. So, you have, in boxing you have shadow boxing, right? Where you fight an imaginary person, right? So, what I want you guys to do now is shadow wrestling, right? So you've got moving around, you've got touching the floor, so feints, like faking shots, and we also have a standard sprawl onto one hip, and then technical stand up off a break fall if it all goes horribly wrong. So I'm going to put the watch on, I'm going to time 2 minutes, and we're all going to do it together. So it's freestyle, right? So you can do shooting for takedowns, standard sprawl, sideways sprawl, backwards break fall, technical stand up, or just moving around, faking shots, right? For 2 minutes. So you ready? And go! So move in, fake the shot, fake the shot. Good. Good. You do what you want. Over here. Shoot for takedown. Good. Shoot. Good. Yeah. Sprawl. Good. Don't forget those technical stand-ups. Good. Moving around. Being explosive. Concentrating on that posture. Little fake shots. Fake shots. Good. Defending. Keep moving. Got a minute 20 to go. Shadow wrestling. Curtis's neighbour's going to think he's mental. Right here. Good. Good. Keep moving. Keep moving. Good. Touch. Touch. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Oh, yeah, yeah. Good. Keep moving around. We've got 50 seconds left. Move in. Touch. Good. Touch. Now scroll. Good. One more. Good. Good, keep going, got 20 seconds, moving around. Some of you are dropping a lot of points to imaginary people. Good. And time, everyone. Beautiful work. Should be a little bit warm now. That's the goal. Hopefully. Are you warm, Curtis? He's loving it.
Get the jumper off.
So we're going to do some leg locks now. So what I want you to do, if you've got one around, I want you to grab a broom or a mop or a long stick, any of those things,
I've got a dummy.
or a training partner. A training partner or a grappling double is even better. But yeah, look at that, man. No stranger to a broom. Here's my assistant. Oh, just on time. Go on then. So,
Did I miss the warm-up?
you missed the warm-up perfectly good.
Hi guys.
Hi, Julia. Hi.
So just chill out for a minute. You're gonna hear me waffle for a bit, and then we'll do a straight foot lock. So we're gonna look at how to set it up if you're stood up and the person's laid down, and then we'll look at how to do it solo. You've just got a stick. So they are on their back, and you're stood up. Right. So the first thing, I don't want them sat up. So if Julia was sat up, I'm here. I want to lift her feet so she falls back like this, right? I want to keep hold of her feet. So there's this rule in Jiu-Jitsu. If her foot is higher than her head, she can't stand up. There you go. Everyone's laughed at it. Lying. So whenever I do this foot lock, I want to keep her leg high here. I'm rolling my arm over the top, but I don't want to roll and let it come down because she won't be able to get her head higher than her foot, and then possibly able to stand up. So I get here, then I'm going to sit back, hold the knee, and put my foot on her hip here in my called it ashigarami, which is Japanese for leg entanglement. Right. So this is the basic outside ashigarami position, leg lock position. So from here, all I want to do, I want to get my wrist to hit her heel here. I don't want to go deep. I want to go out there. I want to keep the hand high on my chest up here. I'm going to use my other hands to support it. I'm going to roll my shoulder back, which is already tapped. But if it was a little bit looser, I'd roll to the side and then arch my back here. Now, it's one of those things that's very hard to practice because you hurt your partner, right? To like really put some force into it. So a grapple dummy or a stick or a broom handle or whatever is a really useful thing to do. So I'm going to get... What?
You're going to teach how to do it with the broom handle?
I am.
No way.
I'm going to teach you how to do it with the broom handle.
With me?
So Julia's standing up.
Ooh. Deadly.
Right?
Deadly broom handle defense.
She's picked up the imaginary person's leg. Good. Wrapped it under her armpit. Good. Sat down and put her right foot over the top of it. Good. And her left foot has gone tight, pinching her knees like this. Good. Rolling to the side. And then arching her back into it.
I'm handing my wrist down and breaking myself.
And then arching her back to get the finish. So there's
tapping out my own arm.
There's a jiu-jitsu fighter called Tex Johnson, and his party trick is he gets a baseball bat and does a straight foot lock on it and snaps it, which is pretty cool. So let's see Julia do it again. So here, stands up, lift the broom. Good. Wrap it under your wrist. Sit down. Good. This way.
I landed on the floor.
Pinch your knees. Roll onto your side. Now get your shoulder right onto the floor, right over the side. Good. Now your hips off the floor.
It needs to be locked in though, like that.
Hips off the floor. Hips off the floor.
I'm trying.
Hips off the floor.
That way, that way.
So here we go. So I got my straight foot lock here.
Surprisingly difficult to do.
So this foot is under their imaginary leg for this one. This one's over the top. I roll to the side. I lift my hips off the floor here,
Right, okay.
which gives me a lot more leverage.
But yeah, so if I popped you, it wouldn't actually.
Yeah,
It wouldn't actually go.
Again, I want to see you doing it. You lift your hips up this time. So everyone at home, just keep doing it at your own time and listen to me correcting you.
Let's do that at the same time. Haven't we?
Sit first. So you want to sit and then put your foot on their hip.
Right foot.
They couldn't sit up before that anyway because their leg was too high. And then hip off the floor like Julia, look at that, that's what you want to see. And then arch your back and look behind you for the finish.
Ow, it really hurts your hand.
Good, again.
It hurts here.
Go deeper. Go.
That's what she said.
I go for it from.
Yeah. Lift it up.
Rude.
Sit down, then put on the hip. This leg over. Arch your back.
Oh, I lost my foot.
You lost control.
It's like kneecap when I do that.
Julia's mop escaped that submission, which is slightly disconcerting.
All you can see, I can see. All you can see is mostly. Oh no, on the phone you can see my head. Oh, here they just see my arm.
Oh, it looks like Curtis lost the mop as well.
It's hard, right, guys?
Breeze.
Guys, don't you have children to do this on?
There's loads of them.
There's
Oh,
loads of people.
there's Nick and James. Keep practicing, guys. We're watching you practice on the video. We're enjoying it.
They're all itty bitty.
Deborah breaking. Well, I don't know what that is. Is that a grapple dummy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Good, Deborah. Oh, excellent, excellent. Who's this, Vicky? Let's have a look, Vicky.
Grab that
Very
foot.
good, very good. Foot on the hip, Vicky.
Just stop.
Good. Roll right onto your side, Ricky. Shoulder to the mat.
Right shoulder. Hips up. Lean back. Ah.
Good. Jake was just defeated by a broom.
Which one's it?
Keep going, James. Keep going.
There's loads of people.
All right, who else we got? Nick, you're not even doing anything. You just sat watching the camera.
That's not true.
That's my dinner time. I just finished to eat now.
You're just watching.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, there you are. Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
Oh, it's Nick and James.
So we're going to move on to an alternative way of doing the straight foot lock. So Julia's laying down for me. So we'll look on a person and then we'll look at the alternative. So I'm here. Now, one of the weaknesses, or perceived weaknesses of this foot lock entry is that I sit back and maybe they could come up at the same time, which doesn't happen too much. But in the gi it happens a bit because they hold on to you. So we're going to look at an incredibly violent way of doing the same thing. So, Jesus worried. So, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to step on my training partner, right? So I can't kick them, but I can stand with them.
Well, that's mine. Careful with my ribcage.
As I sit back, I keep that foot on them here, and I tuck this one. So normally I'm like this. This time I'm like this, right?
Is that not legal?
Perfectly legal. The problem is at brown and black belt, it gives Julia a few counters. We won't worry about that, but it means I can push on her to get a really easy finish here. So if you watch again, I'm here. Now, if you're in a competition, give them a little kick as you go. Knees, sit back. Good. You want to hide this foot, and this is keeping her legs bent. Because one of the defenses to a straight foot lock is that she straightens her leg. So this foot behind makes it hard for her to bend that leg, and it allows me to get an easy finish. So, if you've got a training partner, do it that way. If you don't, the mop. So before, I just sat down and brought this leg over, right? So this time, stomp on the imaginary person, sit back, and the other foot just tucks under like this. So it should end up like that. And then I can move it back. That's quite fancy footwork. So I'm here, clean the mat, stop my foot, right, sit back, over the top, underneath, and then kick away. Yeah. Let me do it to Julie, give it to me, and give it to me.
And then it's the same, isn't it?
It's not a bit more.
Amazing, you're not rolling down.
So she's got my foot. She stomps on me.
My left
Now
leg.
sit down.
Yeah.
Like down.
Sits down.
This leg under.
So you want to keep this foot on. This foot underneath my knee.
Now do the
Don't complain my legs are too short. Here. And then you push away with this and I'll arch your back to get the finish.
Yeah.
It's tight.
What did I do yet?
Don't throw it. Do it again.
Yeah. So, takes that little adjustment with the
So make sure you got your foot on there, you sit back and then the other foot comes underneath to keep the leg going. It does have some weaknesses of brown and black about this because your foot is exposed and you could get toe holding. But it's a very effective way of working the same foot. We grab my mop again. Go smash this off. Clean the mat.
I struggle to do it without actually getting it
Foot in the middle. Sit down. Foot underneath. And then there. A little bit against the hip. Like that. Loads of leverage.
Oh, why not?
See if we can break them off. Quite a strong mop. So again, I'm here.
My left leg sit back. So whichever leg you grab.
Sit back. Underneath. Over the top. Leverage. There. Good. Keep going for a couple of minutes. I'm going to come over and watch some of you doing it. Look at that. Oh. Full red hideous outfit, but very good footlock. Good work. Curtis is going to snap that broom. Excellent. Amanda looks about right. Let's go through. See who else.
What do you do on the big screen?
Vicky, good. It's my face.
No, go on the big screen. If you squat to the left, you can make everyone big.
Thank you for that. Alright. Good. Vicky, good. James, keep going. You've got to let Nick have a go. Good. Nice, Nick. Good, Jake, in your garden in the dark. A bit creepy, but
Chris.
good, Deborah.
Chris.
Nick doing nothing.
Chris.
Yeah.
It's just my foot already. Sorry. How do you stop twisting?
Twisting.
Yeah, how do you stop them turning around? Like counter it. How do you stop them to turn?
Ah, that's a good question. So, come to me, Julia.
Or something like that.
Just try to get a little closer.
So, if Julie does it to me, foot locks, foot on the belly, sits down. Here, so the counters are me attacking this foot. Right? There, right, or bring it in. So these are all kind of stronger foot locks than the ones she's got. The one she's got is good, but the ones I can get are better if you're allowed to play at those rule sets. So all Julia wants to do is instead of being on my body, which kind of stops me coming forward, but she doesn't really matter because she's going to go belly down and turn away anyway. She wants to bring this right through and hide it behind me like that. So now she brings that hip off the floor.
Wait, that's not.
She's starting another.
Yeah, so she's there. Brings that right through. It's super tight. So it's uninstinctive to give them your leg essentially. You give it and hook it behind, and then that stops me doing most of the fun counters. This is really good kicking them if you're not a brown or black belt. But brown or black belt, it's super easy to counter. Really, really. And then if you're doing like ADCC rules and things, this is kind of terrible for Julia. Because I'm going to go there like so fast, it's going to be all over. But in the normal rule set, it's
So in a normal rule set, can I do this?
yeah.
To your foot?
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't do any of those things to my foot.
No. That's why it's good. So we're going to move on, guys, and look at another leg position. So we're going to look at honey hole. Right?
Yay!
So
I like honeycomb.
It's a slightly more advanced leg position. It's on the borderline of some of the rules of some competitions, but it's still fun and we can still drill it with a broom, which is quite good. So, the fundamentals of it are, Julia's got her, she's like playing guard here, right? I'm going to make her sit on her back because it's going to be easier. And I'm going to put one leg between her legs, here. One leg between her legs. My other leg, I'm going to back step here, and then put my knee to my heel, like this. If you put this leg down. So I kind of end up wrapping around this leg, right? And then I can sit back, and I do like a triangle like we do on someone's neck, but around her leg, here. So this traps this leg to me, right? So it's very, very hard for Julia to escape this leg. It's really easy for me to get finishes here. Or I can start attacking the other leg, and this is like the traditional honey hole position, where I've got both of her legs stuck, tied up here. And then I can Texas club. There's like 100 submissions, right? So I'll do it on the other leg, so it'll be easier for you guys to see. So I'm here, back step, knee to heel, pull her other leg towards me, here, and cross my feet, and this is honey hole, right? There. So I'm going to coach Julia how to do it, and it'll help you learn it. So we're going to do it facing the camera this time. Oh, look at Julia's bum. So, boy, so foot in the middle.
Doesn't matter which one I'm doing.
Whichever one you want. So you're going to back step. So your left leg's going to go right around here.
Am I holding anything?
No, just back step so you look at the computer. Perfect. Now you're knee to your knee. Oh, that's excellent. You're going to grab this leg and then sit back and put this knee on the floor.
Sit back, put this knee on the floor.
Good, and cross your feet.
Cross my feet.
That's it. Good. So now Julia's going to do it on the other side.
Right, let me go.
Like an inverted version of that. Yeah. With like, with a
Everyone's
roll.
impressed by you.
We roll somebody into it.
There's no
Like,
right in here.
yeah.
Foot in the middle.
Foot in the middle.
Back step.
Down.
Knee to heel.
Knee to heel. Grab this one.
Yeah.
Sit back. Knee to the floor. Back. I need a little bit more space. Knee to the floor.
Good. Now we're going to do it facing the camera, so we've got every view possible. Come on, Yuck, how you doing?
They're all honey hot. Just these.
So here, foot in the middle.
Foot in the middle.
Back step.
Back step.
Knee to heel.
Knee to heel.
Grab the other leg.
Grab it. Knee to the floor. Lift your feet.
Really
Nice. Good, everyone. So,
Is that the one with the knee? Points up, so
we're going to do it now.
easily do
Really,
it.
Molly the Mop.
Molly.
Yeah. Okay. Put one leg in between me. Pivot your this leg that goes round. Knee to the floor.
Who's coaching? That sounds good. I like it. Is that Jordan? It's like a really terrible sex One leg in the middle. Flat, mate. Right. So, I got Molly the Mop. This is the leg I'm going to attack. Molly. One leg in the middle. Back step. Come down. Knee to heel. Sit back. Attack.
No, second. Yeah, sorry, that's
Back step. Over.
So if I'm looking towards me, I'll go that one and under.
So look, I'm going to visualise who's going to do it.
Bitch.
This is
I
Molly the
think
Mop.
the flat's wrong.
Representing my leg.
I think you're going to need 2 mops.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Other leg.
Okay.
Rolling around the floor.
Yeah, so back step.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's not now.
Back step.
Back step.
Knee under the leg.
Knee under the.
I need to wrap it close.
Good. Fall back.
See, it's still not the mop, still not the mop, still not the mop.
Good. That's the one you hear on the palm.
That's there.
No, that's not the one I've been doing. You've been looking to do that.
Under there.
The mop is going very really.
So we get Coach Julia on the mop. We're going to do
Wrong.
stand up.
Steve to go.
It's wrong.
Foot in the middle, other foot. There we go. So you can start both feet one side of it. Back step.
The one leg
Knee
there.
down, lift it up. Knee to heel. Sit back.
Under that one, under the bottom one.
Good. And then final with feet and heel work.
You did it.
Good.
I
Again, leg attached to the leg.
You need, if you can, get yourself 2 more and just stick the heads together.
And ideally, they duct tape them to a person. It would be much easier.
Does anyone have one of those giant teddy bears?
Good, Juliet, the other side.
Over there, sorry, yeah, go over.
2 legs that side. Back step. Kneel down. Lift up. Knee to heel. That's it. Strong my feet.
Yes.
There we go. Heel it. Good. Keep practicing at home. Need someone who's just struggling. Just watch Julia do it. So you do it to me now. You'll feel less bad about yourself.
Make yourself feel good about it and watch me.
So foot in the middle.
Foot in the middle.
Back step.
Back step.
Knee to heel.
Knee to heel.
Grab the other leg. Pull it in. Don't let this knee go. That knee's important. Good. Honey hole.
See, it's the other leg. It's the other leg to the mole.
I understand that. This isn't the leg. That's the leg. This is the control.
That was so quick. Ah, yeah, good sweet.
Need to get that under.
Yeah. So
Nice.
again.
You're making more complicated.
Okay. So here. Yeah, 1 more minute, guys. Try and get 2 more reps. So back step. Knee to heel. Grab the leg. Pull it in. You lost that knee. This knee is important. This knee should not end up sticking in the air like this. This is a knee bar. This is a completely different leg position. It's much easier to escape. Because as long as my knees are towards Julia, she can't submit me. So do it again. Hit your knees to the floor.
On the get.
So again, we're here.
So I pulled you over there.
Oops.
Over there. No.
Keep going, guys. 1 more minute.
Yeah.
Max, I can't see you. It's very disappointing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's went. Turn more.
Part of your wrist, right under there.
Look at Curtis, smashing that one. Right, good work everyone. So we're going to move on a little bit now. So I've done this in most of my home workouts, but I think it's something that's really useful to do solo. It's because you can practice something that you can't normally practice, and it's really squeezing the chokes harder, right? So I go through why and what we're doing and why. I'll do it really hard to Julia, but you can do it hard, gently to someone else. So
Whoa, I did not okay that.
everyone does a rear naked choke, but this can be sometimes really hard to get, especially because they're defending to sneak this round. But sometimes I can just get a little bit of my wrist through, right? A little bit here, and I can just get my hands together here. And this is called a short choke. So it's more of a pain choke. So it's as I'm doing it, I'm twisting. I stick the bony part of my wrist in her windpipe. And then once I've pulled, then I start twisting and pull it in. I don't want the flat, soft bit of my arm pulling on the windpipe. I want the bony bit pulling up. So bony bit in here, and then twist, and make them tap out. Now training, this is hard to do, right? Because you don't want to hurt each other, even if you're married. So what I want you to do is, if you've got a grapple gun to use that, I'm just going to use my leg, right? So I'm going to go around and get my short choke. So this is a big gap here because it's just my wrist on my leg here, right? I'm going to grab my grip. So the hand coming over the shoulder should be up and the one there should be on top. I'm going to here. I'm going to pull and take all the tension out and twist my wrist there.
That's it.
Good. And then the other leg. So I'm going to come around, short choke, grab my hand here, and try and do no thumbs. This is a stronger grip. And then head in tight, because you use your head to help push the head, and then squeeze in and twist your wrist at the end. If it hurts your wrist, imagine how it would feel on the person's windpipe. Right? So here, coming through, grab it,
Head on the inside of your knee.
come through, keep practicing. Squeeze. I got bony shins, so I have to do like the side of my leg.
Yeah. Right, straight now as well. Yes,
So, what I want you to do now, I want you to squeeze it for 20 seconds as hard as you can. If you have a real training partner, don't do this.
Let's see how long they last.
Everyone else, do it to your leg or your grapple dummy, whatever you've got, or your cuddly toy, or your kids. 20 seconds as hard as you can on each arm. Right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze. Squeeze. You should be pulling stupid faces. Keep squeezing, should hurt your wrist. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake your arm. I'm going to swap to the other arm.
Arms are massive.
My knee is stronger than anyone's neck.
Ready, and go. 20 seconds, squeeze. Short choke. Squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Arms a little shake. So we're going to repeat another one that we've done already, but I'm going to go rear naked chokes. I'm going to go around my shin, hand on bicep, hand behind the head, and my head. You've got to use the muscles in your neck as well. I want these push. So just do a few reps, just swap in with a little squeeze, and then we're going to hold it in a second and get the pump on. Get these giant arms going.
That's what every woman wants.
Giant arms
Giant arms.
around the neck.
Around the neck. Wait, what? What time is it?
Alright, now choose your favourite leg. 20 seconds, non-stop, squeezing as hard as you can. Ready, go! Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Woo. Oh. My arms are so big, it's making it difficult. Right, arms are side.
Not a problem.
I got the pump. Right, ready and go. Squeeze. Squeeze around that. Squeeze harder. Squeeze, Curtis. I want to see that thing's head pop off. Squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake his arms out. So, you don't need your grapple dummy for the next bit. You can just hurl it to the side disrespectfully. Perfect, guys. So, what we're going to do, this is an old drill that an Albanian boxing coach I used to train with used to love. And it's deceptively difficult. It looks easy, but it's really hard. And it's actually great for grappling, because it's very like core strength, moving off your back. So, you lay on your back, right? Arms and feet off the floor, and all you got to do is rock and go in a circle.
There's not enough space for those. You can do it. I nominate myself out of this.
Right. June's going to time it. I want you non-stop spins for...
I'm going to watch you as well.
We're going for a minute. Alright. So say ready, steady, go.
Alright. Ready! Steady! How do I press stop?
The right button.
Right. Ready, go! Alright, spinning, keep going. Spin. Keep your feet together. Keep going. Spin yourself around in a circle. Keep going around in a circle. Keep going. This looks hilarious. Keep going. I should be filming this and putting it on YouTube. Look at all these people looking weird. Keep going. All these tortoises stuck on their back. Keep spinning in a circle. Keep going. Keep going. Keep spinning in a circle. Keep going. You're almost there. You're almost there. Well, you're not. Halfway. Keep going. Keep going, guys. Halfway. 20 seconds. Keep going. Keep breathing. Keep rocking. Keep going. Keep going. Jordan, keep going. I can see you. Keep going. 10 seconds. Go on. The last few. Last few. Last few. Come on. Keep going. Keep going around the circle. You almost had it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yummy.
Oh, my stomach.
That's quite hard, right? See?
What are you doing?
They all thought you were crazy, Chris.
Oh, that burns.
Who likes that? Hands up.
That was good.
Hey.
So,
What's happening here? What happens if you press over this way?
it's
Check
looking at
everyone.
different people.
How are you guys doing?
Jake is just getting darker. I don't know what's going on there.
Man,
You
that's
go
hard.
inside.
Max is joining
After a
in.
bit.
There's
Hey,
more
that's
Dante.
my
Look at his
Dante
terrible
with
hair.
ridiculous hair. Oh my word, cut your hair.
What happened? I just joined and everyone was rolling
It's an ab workout. Turn his
around.
camera
I
off.
joined and
I'll show
everyone was
you his
rolling
hair.
around.
Look at my hair. Oh no, he's back. Look at my hair now, guys.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do some, now that our core is warm, right?
Look, you need to go the other direction, surely.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Come on,
okay.
guys. I'm sorry, but you've got to do the other direction. You
Right.
can't just go back.
1 minute, spin it the other way. Are you ready?
Ready? Come on. Spinning in the other direction.
Oh, that's quite hard.
Alright, everyone on the back.
Amazing.
On the ready, steadies. Ready, steady, go! Keep going, keep going. Now I'm going to scroll through and watch. Make sure you're all doing it. Keep going, come on. Keep going, Vicky, you can do it. Keep going. Go on, James and Nick, don't be lazy. Max isn't doing anything, he's walking around. You're lying on a sofa, Maximilian.
Yeah, I'm just spectating.
You're an England. Disappointing. Keep going, Vicky, come on. Go on, James. Go on, Deborah. Keep going, keep breathing, remember to breathe. It's supposed to, come on, this is power. Think of all the snacks you can have in a minute. Halfway, 30 seconds.
Everyone's watching me, I can't be lazy.
Keep going. Everyone keep watching Chris.
No.
Keep going, Chris, enough. Keep going. You got 10 seconds, come on, last 10, come on. Keep going, last few. Keep breathing. Engage your core. 3, 2, 1. Yummy. Well done. Good guys.
Right, everyone, I think that'll do. Let's have a little stretch, put one leg in, one leg out.
That looked like hard work, guys. Looks like you were working hard.
She's going to show you how flexible she is.
Look, they can't see my foot.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
touching my toes. They would no. They can't see my feet. I'm turning perfectly. James and Nick are the only ones who know they're practice.
The other leg out.
Oh no, my foot's gone again. They can't see it. Oh no, who knows if I'm touching my feet.
What's going on? What have we done?
Both feet out. Reach up tall. And touch your toes.
Look how flexible I am. Can I see? Look, my feet are out of
Wow, look at that.
Look at me, I'm way beyond my feet. Practically holding on to my heels.
And butterfly. Your knees little bounce.
I ripped my jogging. Oh, Jesus.
And then come onto your front. Drop your hips. After all those stupid spinning tortoise exercises. Feels quite nice. Some creepy noises coming, but it's alright. And then sit back on your heel.
Okay.
Sit on your heels, head to one side. You're in the shot, you gotta do something. And the other side.
I'm helping. Moral support.
Classic blue belt. Head backwards. Forwards.
I don't want to stretch anything and get that break.
Give a little shake. Coming close. Thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed the session. I'm gonna be. Thank you. I'll be doing the class every Monday night, the 8 PM class. I'll be doing it, so make sure you tune in. And then I'm putting out more videos on the YouTube channel. So if you want to watch more, some of them are just sit and eat a cake and watch. You don't have to join in. But if you want to get some more jiu-jitsu, yes, Curtis. If you want to get some more jiu-jitsu,
I
just.
didn't know that was an option.
They'd be horrified to scroll through everyone's cameras and everyone's just eating, watching me spin on my back like a turtle. Thank you. Cheers, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.